Hello, everybody. Welcome to Freestyle Friday, each and every Friday, right here on the Myron J Show, 7 p.m. Central Time. Make sure y'all check us out on YouTube. Make sure y'all look up Myron J Show on YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts. Make sure y'all check me out. Check out the past shows as well. And also check out Topic Tuesdays. We just wrapped it up a few weeks ago. Great topics with some great people. Make sure y'all go check it out and see what the discussion and the topic was about. I'm sure y'all love it. Make sure you leave a comment, like, share, follow, subscribe, all that great stuff. I will definitely appreciate it. So very excited today, all because I had a great week. And one thing about me, every week, every day, I'm always telling myself, you're going to have a great day. Today is going to be a great day. It's going to be a great week. Some new information going to come. Some new blessings is on the way. Something amazing going to happen for you that week. So even though it may or may not happen, I have already set myself up to believe that. And I know that if I continue to believe that every day, every week, eventually it's going to happen. I set the tone for my day. You set the tone for your day. So you have to get up in the morning. I get up in the morning. I do like a Bible plan, and I pray. Then I, take my shower, get ready for work, or I go to the gym and then come back, eat, get ready for work, whatever the situation may be. That's pretty much my normal routine. I might get in like a 10-minute meditation in there somewhere. So that's pretty much my morning routine. And I'm doing that throughout the day, just thinking and praying sometimes throughout the day, not all the time, but sometimes. But that's how I start my morning off. And I encourage you guys to do the same. Speak life for yourself. Speak positivity over yourself every day, every week, because you have to believe it first. If you don't believe, nobody else will. You have to have the faith as well, because if you don't, nobody else will. So just want to start off by saying that today has been a great day. It has been a great week. The new job is going well, just in case anybody cares. The new job is going well. God has been blessing me, especially for the month of October. If y'all don't know, I'm a life coach and a DJ as well. I've been DJing for 10 and a half years. God has really blessed me this month, y'all. I've had at least 10 DJ gigs this month. A few of them was just like out the blue. Hey, can you come DJ for me? Like day of out the blue. Can you come DJ for me tonight? Whatever situation may be. And I went and did it. You know what I'm saying? I just went and did it. I appreciate the extra income. I'm always down for it. I'm praying that every month after that it be the same thing, just like the month of October, even more, even better. So I got a few topics I want to talk about with y'all today. Again, everything is my opinion. I'm not saying I'm 100% correct or right or whatever situation may be, but this is my opinion, how I feel about a lot of different things. So I want to give a big shout out also to Antonia. She's with the radio, have her own radio show called Charge Your Batteries. And she was IDFW radio. So I did an interview with her a few months ago. And we had a great time, great chemistry, great information that I put out there. And so she asked me about a speaking engagement. I said, yeah, I'll do it. I'm cool. So a couple months later, she ended up contacting me about doing a speaking engagement. I did one this past Saturday. Wasn't a lot of people there, but it was a start for me. I was nervous at first, but I wasn't that nervous. Like when I got there, I was really calm. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, a lot of the calmness came over me, And so one of the things that I talked about was purpose, And one of the things that I said that everything that we have been going through in our life was done on purpose for our purpose. Let me say that again. Everything that we have gone through, experienced, good, bad, ugly, whatever, was done on purpose for our purpose. Our past and everything that we have done and been through literally builds us up for what's to come, for the future, right? Because I used to think about like, what is my purpose, man? Like, what am I supposed to be doing? What is my gift? What is my passion? And I used to get frustrated because I didn't know. And as you get older, man, you just start to think a little bit more clear. You just want more. You want stability. You want to know why you're here on this earth. Because me personally, I don't want to be on this earth for years on end, days on end, weeks on end, and not have served my purpose. Not have helped someone to get to the next level, help myself get to the next level. And so I used to wonder, I used to pray about it, I used to fast about it or whatever. So that's one of the reasons why I became a life coach, because I saw a young lady posted about something about life coach on her social media Maybe back in 2018, 17, 18. I'm gonna say 18. And that's when I started looking into like, what is a life coach? Let me check that out. Let me see what's going on with that. And so once I checked it out, I said, okay, I read it, did my research, did my when I got my certification online, that type of thing. And I was just always reading about it, reading up on it. And so as I thought about it a little bit more, and even before then, I said, okay, I can do this. This is something I can do because I have experienced so many things in my life. I've been married for 3 years, in a relationship for probably like 7.5 or something like that. Been divorced now for 4 years. Went through toxic relationships, went through a toxic marriage, went through abuse verbally and physically. Even wrote a book about it called Married, Divorced but God. It's on Amazon right now, so make sure y'all check it out. And so just experienced a whole lot of things with life and relationships. So I kind of center my life coaching around those type of things and just giving women and guys relationship advice, marriage advice, and thank God, God has blessed me with some clients over time, because not only do they help me be more knowledgeable about what I'm doing and what to say and or not to say, it's like I've learned so much from them because they keep me on my toes, keep me polished in a sense. I've helped people from the ages of 18 all the way up to 40-ish, 50 years old, help couples, people from Kansas City, New York, of course, Texas, Mississippi, which is my hometown. Shout out to Mississippi. So I just help different people because that's my purpose for being here, is to help somebody. I love helping people. I knew that much, but it's like, how could I help people? Which route should I go to help somebody else? Because I don't never want a person to go through what I've gone through. If I can help you get there and to avoid these heartaches and trial and error portion of it, I will. Granted, that helps you grow, that makes you a better person, but I at least want to make it easy on you. Even if I have gone through something good, let's say if I have bought a house before, in which I have, and I know the process, I know what to do, I know how to get there, to keep you from going through the struggle, being frustrated, crying, depressed, and everything else like I was, I'm going to show you an easier way to do it. I'm going to put you in contact with the right people. And I'm a firm believer that everything that we go through on this earth, everything that we have experienced, is not just for us, it's for somebody else. You can't sit up here and go through life and not help somebody else not go through it. To me, they're just selfish, especially if that person comes to you and talks to you as a friend or a family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever that person may be to you. If I have gone through something, I'm going to share that information with you, especially if you come to me and ask me. I'm going to share that information with you. But on this side of things, I actually have a fee for telling a person what they should have done or could have done, that type of deal. Granted, I've helped people for free on social media, give information for free on social media. I've done that before, just because I like to help people. That's just my thing. So if you have experienced life, man, just like everybody else have, and definitely if you have learned something from it, share it. Help somebody out, man. Reach out there and help somebody out. Don't keep it to yourself. Don't be selfish and don't be inconsiderate. Because we do have people that's out there. I went through it. They got to find out for themselves. They got to see for themselves, and it's how they're gonna be or to get better and grow. I get that, okay, but as my friend, as my brother, as my family member, co-worker, whatever, help me not to go through it. Help me to the point where it's gonna be a little less stressful for me. That's just my thing. That's my heart. Everybody don't think like me. I get it, but that's just me, and I understand it. I get it. So I did a speech, like I said, based on purpose, and that was my main tagline or my main line that I put out there, and just told people how I ended up becoming a life coach, because it's my purpose, it's my gift, it's my passion. And I tell anybody, man, whatever you're doing in life, whatever you want to do, go out there and do it. Go out there and get it. I believe in myself. I believe in everything that I do. I don't care what it is. I believe in everything that I do, because I know that everything that I'm trying to do, whether it fail or succeed, it has taught me something. It's taught me how to be a better person, be a better man. It taught me how to grow within the field or area that I'm trying to grow in. I've owned a few businesses before. Some went well, some didn't. But guess what? I gave it a chance. I gave it a shot. I didn't give up on it. I gave it a chance. I gave it a shot until I saw that, okay, this ain't really for me. That's when I gave up on, I guess you could say. But it's really not for me. Sometimes you got to recognize that before you go too further and just get yourself out there and not really want to do it and just putting your all into something and it's not really working out for you. But if you know if it's your passion, if your purpose, your gift, like I say all the time, chase the passion chase the purpose, chase the gift, and everything else will work out for himself. Because when you're trying to chase money, and a lot of people do that, they chase money because they see somebody else doing it. If they see somebody else being a successful DJ, a podcast host, boutique. Lord knows the boutique world is crazy, but saturated, but it's enough room for everybody. And put that out there also. No disrespect, no offense to anybody, but I'm just saying, if this is not your passion, this is not your purpose, you're not good at fashion, that type of thing, then get out the way. I'm sorry, just get out the way. Because a lot of people doing it because they seeing how much money somebody else has made or how successful someone else is, not just with boutiques, but any kind of business that you're doing, you know, it's not your passion, your purpose, and you're doing it because you're like, oh, I'm gonna make a bunch of money off this if I put this out there. Because when you go for the money and it don't work out for you, now you're mad. Now you're stressed out, you don't know what to do. You're not gonna want to do it anymore. You're gonna feel like you waste your time, your money, and everything else. Yes, of course, because that wasn't what you were supposed to do. That wasn't your passion. That wasn't your purpose. That wasn't your gift. You did it because you saw somebody else making money off of it. You thought that everything is going to be sweet and good for you too. You got to understand that these people that's doing well, these people have been in the game for years. They have mentors. They've been researching really good. They've been networking with a lot of great people. Like they put in the work. You didn't do all that. You didn't do the research. You thought that, you know, money was going to be sweet, everything going to be good, and it was just going to come to you, just going to flow to you if you put it out there. Then on top of that, you probably thought that, oh, I got so many social media friends, I know these people are going to support me. I got a lot of family, I know they're going to support me. I got a lot of friends, I know they're going to support me. You cannot count on that to make you successful, because a lot of your supporters, a lot of them, it's going to be from strangers. A lot of people can tell you that. Almost anybody can tell you that. A lot of your supporters and your for you to be successful, it's going to come from strangers. Granted, you're going to have a small percentage of people that's in your friends and family that are going to support you, but it might not be consistent. Even the people that follow you on social media. I got 4,000-5,000 followers on social media. I don't see a lot of them on my timeline. They don't see me. But the ones that do, they support. I'm not mad about it. I'm not, because I've been doing this for 10 and a half years as far as business-wise. I know the ups and downs of it. As a DJ, I know the ups and downs of it. I've been there when I DJ party where nobody was there, to doing events where it was packed out, because I stuck to it. That was my passion and my purpose. That's why I'm still a DJ now, 10 and a half years later, because I stuck to it. It was always some ups and downs here and there. You know, you got to, as a DJ, you got to come when they call you. But at the same time, you got to promote, you got to put yourself out there. You got to be consistent about it. So, you know, that's just my thing about that. And what I want to talk to you on that part of. Now, moving on. So I saw on Facebook by my friend named Portia Cooper. And I'm trying to get this question right. And she said, has social media made women think that the average man is not average, or make women think that you should date? Because, you know, you have men that is, a lot of men are I guess you could say average, let me put it that way. But what is your definition of average? What is your definition of an average man? And so she posed a question, and I'm on social media right now, so let me try to find it real quick. Okay, here you go. I'm sorry. She said, nowadays, when I'm sorry, I'm fumbling. She said, nowadays, why do women believe dating an average man is settling? Is social media to blame for this? And I was reading, she always has some good questions, good topics. She be choosing violence someday, but then my girl, it'd be funny. I'd be very engaged with it. But nowadays, why do women believe dating an average man is settling? Is social media to blame? Yes, to a certain degree. I feel like social media is to blame, because I'm gonna say we, because I'm gonna add myself into it, but I don't think this way, but we watch all these celebrity shows. We seeing what the celebrities are doing. We're seeing what people with a bunch of followers are doing with their relationship, with their marriage. You don't know what's going on the inside of their household, but we do see what's going on the outside. We see that you got a nice house, a nice car. You're seeing that this man got to have 6 figures. He got to have X, Y, and Z in order to date you and be with you. And that's okay to a certain degree. But if you don't have that, why are you requesting for the man to have it if you don't have it? And let's be honest, a lot of men, a great percentage, I don't have the numbers, but a great percentage of men are not making 6 figures. It's hard to come by with 6 figures. You know how long it takes you to get to 6 figures? depending on what you're doing, depending on your field, it could take 5 to 10 years or longer. Somehow still might not get there. The average man is probably making anywhere between $30,000 to $50,000. The average man. But we're so busy looking at what celebrities are doing, what they have, that we're not looking at that we're looking at men that have everything that you need from a man. He's paying bills, he's saving money, taking care of his family, a good dude, great father if he have kids, driving some nice, got a roof over his head, doing some good. But that man is still not good enough. Because now we are conditioned mentally to think that, oh, he has to have more than this. We need more. And a lot of women is asking for more and they don't have more. Now, if you got more, I get it. You want to date somebody on your level, someone that at least got something going for themselves or himself to a certain degree to at least close to your level or something. I get that. I understand that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with wanting that, and that's your preference. That's your requirement. But realistically, a lot of men might not have what you have. Just because you got it and it was probably easy for you, or you worked your butt off to get there, whatever the situation may be. Some men don't have that. Like I said, they're making anywhere between $30,000 to $50,000, the average man. But you want a 6-figure man driving a Mercedes, BMW, or some foreign, got a big house or a condo with a nice condo and all that good stuff. There's nothing wrong with wanting what you want. Don't get me wrong. But we have to be, and I'm not telling anybody to settle, but just know that a lot of times you're not settling just because a man don't have this high price, expensive stuff. You're not settling. We have to start looking at people for what's in their heart and their character, how they are and women too. But I'm just gonna speak on the man for right now, but how a man moving in life, like his goals, ambitions, like what is he working on? I'm not saying, I never tell anybody to go for potential, because potential will definitely have you in a bad situation. They'll have you thinking that, oh, he got potential, let me go ahead on and be with him. But that potential is not, that's just where it stays at. It stays at potential. Nothing is happening, nothing is growing. He's not building, still don't have anything, all because you went after potential. Oh, he got potential to be a good man, got potential to be, to get this job or to own this business or whatever. But if a person not working towards that consistently and really out here trying to get it and trying to have something, you can't sit up there and go off of potential. In some cases, you got to hope that a person already have it. So we have to be mindful and careful of when we're talking about settling. Don't settle for sure. But there's some great men out here that has everything that he needs and possibly what you need as well from a man, but you won't give him a chance because you think that you're settling because of what you have been seeing on social media or in the news of how these people with a lot of money treating their significant others and the expensive things that they have and what they have going on for themselves. So it's like, if you're not careful, you're really gonna look over and look past that man that God has for you, or that woman that God has for you. Because with a man, it's like we're not really worried about how much money a woman has, because we was raised, a lot of us was raised to protect and provide. And if we're not providing, then we feel like we're not doing enough. We're not doing anything at all. Granted, it's more to that or whatever. I'm just gonna stick on that for a second. But we are raised to provide, protect and provide. If we feel like we can't provide, then a real man, I'm put that way, real man, we feel like we can't provide, then we feel like we're not doing anything. I won't even, during my time of not working, I didn't even want to date. I didn't really want to talk to anybody because me mentally, I felt like I wasn't financially where I wanted to be. Even when I was working, if I felt like my money wasn't where it needed to be at as a man, and I feel like I'm not about to date nobody, to take nobody out. My money ain't right. I got to get this together first. I got to be financially stable, whatever the situation may be. And if you're dating someone that's, still okay with dating you, and he knows that he's not there financially, you might want to run. Don't run for real, but you might want to rethink some things. You might want to ask some questions, see what his game plan is, see where he's trying to be at, where he's going in life, what he's trying to do with himself. You might want to look at that a little bit. because you don't want to get into that kind of situation. Because, like I said, as a man, I'm not making a move unless I'm not making any move unless my money is right. That's just my thing. And women are like that too. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just gonna speak to on the man side of things right now. As a man, I didn't want to date. I didn't want to go nowhere. I'm not finna even waste your time. Man, I'm not even ready. I'm still working on something else right now. And let's take this a little further. If you're not emotionally available to date, don't. If you feel like you're not healed and you're going through some things, don't date. Don't go there and hurt nobody. Don't leave nobody hanging. Don't sit up here and damage another person, especially if they have healed and they have gotten better over time. Leave people alone. Don't be selfish. Don't be inconsiderate. Leave people alone. You don't have to have every girl that you see. You don't have to have every man that you see. Leave people alone. If you know you're not ready, and I'm talking about men and women, leave people alone. Don't go and damage nobody else. Because see, now once you damage that person, it goes over to you. I'm sorry, once you damage that person right there ends up getting with somebody else. And now the whole damaging and the whole toxic phase is just a continuous cycle. Like you're literally creating more toxic people in the world. All because you don't want to go heal. You don't want to go to counseling. You don't want to go to therapy. You feel like you're good. You're okay. So you don't want to heal. So you're going to continue to date people anyway. Be careful. And we have to pray for the gift of discernment. We have to look for those red flags. I know y'all see a lot of red flags floating around on social media, but we have to look for those red flags. We got to stop brushing them off. Take people and believe people for what they are and who they are, and especially when they start showing you some things. We always blow things away. Why? Because, oh, this person is beautiful. He's handsome, got money, got himself together. All that. Y'all looking at materialistic stuff, but y'all not looking at a person's heart. Y'all not looking at the way they move, the characteristic about themselves. Y'all not looking at that. Y'all blowing that right out the way, out the park. Y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all don't want to see it. So you got to be careful, man, when you're up here dating people. Like people really be showing you who they are. It don't take long. Some people say 90 days. Some people ain't got that long to wait. They gonna show you within the first few weeks or the first 30 days. But I tell you what, try this next time you date somebody and you're really into them. Try to leave sex out of it. Yeah, I said it. Leave sex out of it. Because sex complicates things. Y'all know this. Y'all some grown people out there. Listen, sex complicate things. And when sex complicate things, everything else can go left. You really gonna start looking over the red flags then. You're really gonna sit there and settle and take whatever that person dishing out. Why? Because the sex was good. Now them soul ties has been created and you can't let go. You hooked. And I'm not telling y'all something that I have not been through and have gone through before. I say this all the time on my show, so y'all won't know. So y'all can know that I'm coming from transparency, a place of transparency and experience. I never tell anybody to get on this show and tell anybody anything that I haven't gone through before or I haven't experienced. I'm here to help so y'all can learn something from my mistakes or my situations or my clients. But you have to be like, sex would literally complicate everything and destroy what you once were as a person. Because now you're in the sex good. Now y'all vibing, y'all kicking it. Now you're gonna look up and find yourself in a situationship that you didn't even sign up for, but technically you did once y'all had sex. Once y'all start spending the night, spend all that time together. But if you take sex out of it, you'll see how strong your relationship is or can be with another person. So that way, if, and I know women worry about this more so than men, but that way you won't have to worry about, in a sense, catching another body, as they say. Meaning that if you had sex with somebody within a month or 2 months or 3 months and it doesn't work out, y'all go your own separate ways, but y'all never had sex. Guess what? You can leave it, walk away with a clean heart. You didn't give up nothing. He didn't give up anything, but you can walk away from it and not feel any kind of way about it because you kept it to yourself. You take sex out of the way and see how your relationship or whatever the dating experience will be for you. Because we're so with this whole, the world is so big on having sex here, having sex there, getting it within a couple of weeks, within a month. just giving it up because the vibe there, y'all feeling good, feeling each other, whatever. Then once you have sex, that vibe might not even be there. Once you have sex, he may not put the time in, the efforts in that he did before. It's not exciting no more than dating you no more. There's no excitement in dating you no more. I mean, so you got to be careful with that. You got to be mindful of who you give it to. You got to put it on hold. You don't have to give it up in the first month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever. If you can wait till you get married, please do so if you're that strong. but if not, leave sex out of it for a while. See how the relationship, because you don't want your relationship to be based on sex. Granted, you may think that, well, how am I supposed to know if it's good? So you worry about the wrong thing. Or how am I supposed to know if she can do this kind of way, or he can do. People can be taught how to have sex. People can be taught. Now the size of it, and if it's good on her end, that's a whole different thing or whatever. But if you're thinking about that all the time, it's you're clouding your judgment on who you're supposed to be dating and what you're really supposed to be looking for. So be careful when you're dating people, y'all. Have fun, have at it, do what you gotta do, but be careful. So I think that's it. I think that's all I got. I thought I had something else. I don't know, but I guess I talked about a few things with y'all today. But I just want to put that out there, man. I want to give a great big shout out to some supporters of mine, man, during my journey of not working and trying to find myself in the sense while I was on my mental break, and that's what I'm gonna call a mental break. Big shout out to my homegirl Monica Lucky. She has always supported me since probably 2011, 2012 as a DJ, and I've been doing events, and she still has to this day. Whether it is on social media or listen to my podcast or come to my events. She has always been there, man. So really big shout out to her from my hometown, from Exit 119. Another big shout out to my homegirl, Shelly Shell. Shell has been more of a friend to me and a blessing to me as well than people I've been knowing for years. No disrespect to them. I just had to say it that way. No offense to them as well, but and that just goes to show you that a lot of people that you can meet somebody tomorrow and they can be a bigger blessing to you on any kind of level than someone you've been knowing for years. Like literally. And some of y'all that listen have experienced that before. Big shout out to Sheila Shell, man. She really inspired me and motivated me to keep going, man. And everything's going to be all right. Your 2005 is not going to be like your 2021. And she was right about that. I couldn't see it at the time, but I kept believing. I kept having faith. I kept trusting God and believing in myself and trusting myself, So everything worked out. God provided, y'all. I'm telling you, God provides. I'm a living witness. God does provide. Keep having the faith. Keep trusting Him, and keep believing. Don't give up. Do not give up. Please don't give up. I know you want to. I want to give up plenty of times, but I didn't. I held on to it. I held out. But big shout out to those two, man, Monica and Shelly Shell. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys for what y'all have done. When I make it and head to the top, I got something for y'all. I'm really gonna bless y'all for real. I know y'all ain't did it for that, but I just feel like I just need to do something for y'all. But thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all continue to check out the Myron J Show on Google Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify. Share, like, subscribe, man. Put me on your social media. Tell everybody about the show. And if you got a topic, email me at info@myronjthecoach.com. If you want to be a part of the show, we could talk about it. Email me, see my email there as well. If you need a life coach, a speaker, whatever the situation may be, hit me up at myronjthecoach.com as well. But until then, keep checking me out. Thank y'all so much, man. I really appreciate it.